Hello people of Earth, I'm Skyler. We're back with another video, and this time I'm collaborating with my best friend. You guys know him, love him, and adore him. It's Jake Alexander. Hold the applause.
I was like in a different form right now.
Yeah, we are. We're in a different form. We have, I don't know, but I guess his end's the same way too. But I have my computer, my phone, and then my camera over here. So we have the whole setup.
I was like, both of us have a setup going on.
Okay.
Okay. As you can see, we are. As you can see, we're currently in quarantine. Well, I'm not in quarantine because technically I'm an essential worker.
Mm-hmm.
He's in quarantine.
I'm working tomorrow.
That is true. So you are an essential worker for tomorrow through Saturday.
So, mm-hmm.
Okay, so today, we're not doing a song of any kind. Today, as you can see, I am in drag. I am the Anita Tension, and today we are doing the one and only official review episode of the online drag competition, Genderbender.
Mm-hmm. Yay! Woo!
Yeah. Okay. Woo! Okay. This is episode 1, and every week, me and Skyler will look at the competition. We'll see what everyone's videos were. We'll look at the critiques. We'll see if we agree with the critiques, and we'll also give our own opinions. Now, you can catch these episodes every week on my channel and Skyler's channel. We're just going to upload them on both.
Yes.
So
we're gonna do it however long the competition lasts collaboration.
Yeah, pretty much.
We love to see it.
All right, so I guess first we should introduce the girls.
Yes.
The drag contestants, because they don't all identify as female. We are the future of drag.
Mm-hmm. RuPaul's Drag Race is shaking.
All right, so we have RuPaul's Drag Race is quaking. Yes, because yes, we have trans contestants. We support trans people here, and we don't do fracking. Anyway, so we have 8 contestants, and we're just gonna go alphabetically. First off, we have me, Anita Tension. I'm gonna put my promo picture right here. This is me. My drag name is Anita Tension. It's the best drag name, I think, in the whole competition. No shade. No shade. All right, and next up we have Miss ARIANA Extra Grande. Her picture's right there.
Right there.
How do you feel about Miss ARIANA Extra Grande so far?
Well, you didn't ask me how I felt about you.
We're talking about the promo looks.
Oh, okay. Well,
okay, how do you feel about my promo look?
I hate it. I didn't like... No, I'm kidding.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, no, but seriously, though. Yeah, is her promo the one, the tiger? Like the... Is it a leopard?
I think it's a leopard.
I think it's a leopard, too. I like it. It's definitely cohesive, and it works well.
Mm-hmm. I know that picture is a year old, and I can tell because her makeup now is pretty good and pretty blended, but there it's kind of, like, there's a bit of harshness.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, that was a year ago, so she's gotten really good at her makeup.
I love the dress. I just realized the dress has, like, chains on it, which I think is really cool.
All right, and next up we have Auntie Christ. How do you feel about Miss Auntie Christ?
Auntie Christ. Well, she scares me, but I love it.
No, she intimidates and scares the fuck out of me, and I can easily say she's probably my #1 competition.
Her boy page followed me, and he's hot.
No, he is.
No,
it gagged me when he followed. Well, I followed him first, but then he followed me, and I was like,
actually, I think I followed him first too, so I don't know why I don't.
But yeah, no. I think his name is Gus. He is so hot.
Mm-hmm.
Auntie is so hot.
And they're like 2 different people.
And their
I feel
drag
like
is just it's 2 completely different people,
which is crazy.
Like, yeah. She put up that what was it, like that plastic surgery look where she looked like super lifted and crazy with the bands. I'll put a picture right here.
And
that
was
promo insane.
The promo I love because, well, first of all, it's just very it's just her vibe. I think it really displays like who she is. And then plus the boots are really cute. The chain around the neck, I love. And I love just like the corset being like the piece, like the main piece. I love that. So I don't know.
I love how she doesn't shave.
Oh yeah,
which is something like
crazy.
I like because it's very like androgynous. As you can see, I'm giving an androgynous fish right now.
As you have a beard on right now.
Next up is TRIXX. How do you feel about Miss TRIXX?
Wow, she's the future of Atlanta drag. Is she not? No, no. No, first of all, I love her name, Bellatrix. Is it supposed to be a play on Bag of Tricks or no?
See, I don't think so. I think because Bellatrix Lestrange from Harry Potter.
Oh,
I feel like it's literally just that, but Bellatrix.
I love Bella.
I feel like that's what it is.
That might be what it is. You know what? I think I went a little bit on that side of the stretching. Her outfit's cute. Are these the same boots as Auntie?
I don't know.
They kind of look...
I don't have the pictures up in front of me.
Oh, I do. So who's prepared now?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bonjour is really cute. Yeah.
Someone pointed out that Katya has that same bonjour dress.
Honestly, it looked familiar. Funny. It really did. I just didn't know who.
Yeah. Yeah, Bella does look really beautiful. Like, her makeup looks pretty good from what I've seen.
Yeah.
The next contestant has chosen to not be in any sort of YouTube videos or have their image or name put on YouTube. So if you actually want to go check them out, you can go check them out on Instagram on the @Genderbender competition page, or you can go on the subreddit r/genderbender_comp, and you can check them out. So next is #adjective. How do you feel about hashtag?
Her promo...
I am obsessed with the caution tape.
I was gonna say, I love her promo look. Her boots being made out of the caution tape, I freaking love. I love how it doesn't stop there either. The caution tape looks to be around her wrist, her neck, and also on her head. I also love the red wig compared to the yellow caution tape. Like, I just love that combo.
Yeah, I know caution tape isn't, like, a super unique thing to make, like, a garment out of anymore. Like, especially since it's been on Drag Race, like, a couple times. And the Lady Gaga telephone music video. But the fact that they constructed it themselves is amazing to me. I just love that. And the boots, it's so cohesive, and I stan the beard. I stan the beard.
I didn't even mention the beard. And I will say, like, as you said before, like, we've seen it before, the caution tape, but I will say I like how they didn't, they went a little different. They said, you know what, I'm going to use something a lot of people have used before, but I'm going to, not make it too much, but at the same time.
Yes, it was still unique.
But at the same time, still make it part of the main piece, if that makes sense. I sound so, like,
all right, so we stan
professional.
Hashtag. The next contestant is LATCHIE.
Oh, wait, where's...
How do we feel about Miss LATCHIE? Actual promo picture is pretty, like, fuzzy and blurry, but she's giving me everything that I need, though. Like, she has the hair, she has the dress, the pose is
She even has nails on, or at least nail paint. Honestly, I feel like, look-wise as well, LATCHIE's very underrated. I think they're pretty hot, too. But they're taken, so...
I've told LATCHIE several times that... he looks like one of my exes.
We want to talk about it. Not to, like, jump to the talents and stuff, but I will say her talent, whether or not it was, like, amazing or what, I really saw her personality, and I love her personality, too.
Okay, well, you really did jump towards the talents.
I just wanted to mention her personality, and obviously I don't really get that from one photo. But I do love it. I do love it.
All right, the final contestant, drum roll please.
Drum.
is Melancholy Sometimes.
Sometimes.
How do you feel about Melancholy?
Well, I like the promo look. Very different. I think a lot of people went... Well, actually, I will say, I think you and Melancholy are the only ones that did, like, a... Y'all focused more on, like, the face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I like that.
Well, I focused on the face because I didn't have a full look together.
And that's fine. Well, I will say, I don't know about the other girls, but personally, because I know you and I know what you did, I feel like... Which is fine. They weren't... This wasn't, like, a negative or a positive, but I feel like you took that then and there. I think some of the other girls obviously took from their past pictures, which is fine. But I think that might explain why... And I don't know about Melancholy, but that might explain why it was just face as well, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, her concepts are really unique and beautiful. There's this gorgeous rainbow look she has on her Instagram, and I'm obsessed with the makeup conceptions that she has. Episode 1 was the talent show, so all of the contestants had to display one of their talents and submit their video. There was also an optional mini challenge, but we'll get into that at the very end. All right, so first in the talent show is LATCHIE. All right, LATCHIE did a stand-up routine. How did you feel about the stand-up?
I like it. It was very cute. I think she was a little nervous. I think
Yeah.
But then again, I do know some of the jokes that she was telling were about underestimating herself, so I don't know what part of it was a show and what part of it might have been real. A little bit, if you know what I mean. But I think overall, it was okay. It was okay. It was, you know, there was a lot of moments where I was like, okay, that's actually really funny.
No, I do think she's genuinely funny. I think some of my only issues with it were that I don't know if it's because I listen to a lot of stand-up comedy, but I could see where some of the jokes were going. Like when she said, some of my talents or some of my favorite things to do are running, bench press, and being a fucking liar. Like, I do think that was a little predictable, but overall, I do think she was very funny. Now, the judges critiqued her on editing the video and it not being one continuous clip. They also critiqued her on looking a little unkempt. And now, obviously, we're not here to judge anyone's drag or their intention behind their art, but I do agree that I feel like her just, like, flattening her wig a little bit so it wasn't, like, crazy. It would have been beneficial. All right, and so for all those reasons, LATCHIE did place low with a total of 15 points. I'll put her placement right here, the spreadsheet.
Oh, we love our spreadsheets.
Yeah, I do have a spreadsheet.
We love the spreadsheets.
So she did place low. I do agree with this because she was bottom 3 in total of points. But yeah, so she was low. Next up was #adjective. Now, their talent was creating a garment using unconventional materials. Now they used like, I don't know, it was like this pipe material and they made like a horn sort of headdress, and like this garment was beautifully made, and I know that they sew like a lot, and I genuinely do think it's a talent to be able to literally make like shit out of nothing, and I was thoroughly impressed by what they did.
I agree. Yeah. And I also loved the way the video, like, first of all, the intro was really cute, like with their name, like beginning with it, and then like I said, I really think they took something that maybe like a lot of people maybe possibly could do, but like for their talent, I thought was really unique and different as well. So I really liked that.
All right. So she did place safe overall. She had a total of 15.5 points. Now I personally would have given her like maybe another point. But that's just me because God knows I can't sew anything. So I feel like that's just my bias of not being able to sew anything talking. But overall they placed safe. Next up was yours truly, Anita Tension. And
yes, here she is. I have her.
What I did, I just sang and played the ukulele. For those of you, if you're on SKYLER'S channel, you've probably heard me sing in videos before, literally just in the background. If you're on my channel, obviously, I sing.
Oh, also, to interrupt you for just a second, have you thought about posting this on your channel?
No, because I want to get into that. My performance wasn't my favorite. I genuinely thought I was going to be low or just safe, because whenever I was filming it, I was genuinely nervous because I've never been in a competition like this. Like the fucking mask. I've never been in like a competition like this or anything, so I was really nervous, and I feel like I let that get the best of me. I was pitchy in some parts, but the judges liked what they saw, and so they gave me a hefty score of 18 points. Currently making me number 1 in terms of points, so I love that for me. Here's my little chart. And I placed high for the first challenge, which was fully unexpected, and I'm so thankful.
I thought you were going to say I placed high for the first time in my life.
Oh, well, if we're going to be honest, yes.
Oh, no. Well, let me speak for just a second, because I'm a little unbiased, because, you know, so I want to say something. First of all, I loved the look. We haven't talked about the look yet. Again, it's not a look-based competition, but I will say I want to bring it up.
Yeah, this was by far better. Yeah, I would say that was far better than my promo look.
Honestly, if you want to shit on yourself just for a second, I think you should do like a side-by-side of like maybe your like one of your very first few looks and then the look now. Because it's very clean, I think, especially the contour. I think the contour is really good.
I'm currently not wearing contour. But I used like a card. So that's why it looks so sharp.
We love it. We love techniques. And then also the talent. I love when you sing Billy. I looked over and you're like, just like you're like taking my positivity with just no expression.
Thank you.
That scared me. But I think it's the beard. It makes you a lot more like intimidating too.
Thank you.
But yeah, I loved it. And I can definitely see why you placed high. Not being biased aside. You know, I thought about something though, jumping the gun here again. But like, imagine a week, not gonna say you will or will not, but imagine a week that you get like really low and we have to like recap it. Like, have you thought about that yet?
Okay, a couple things. One, I'm probably gonna cry. Two, okay, so one thing that sucks about, I don't want to say sucks about the competition, but what makes it hard is that since it's point based, there's like no lip syncing. So if you have the least amount of points, you're gone like immediately.
Like, there's no saving yourself.
Yeah, so if you place low multiple times, like even if someone was like in the bottom, but then in the top, but then in the bottom again, if you're consistently low, you're going. And I feel like that
guess
that's what makes it like harder than like Drag Race, if that makes sense.
I guess, isn't there a chance that the mini challenge could possibly save you?
Yeah, if you win the mini...
Because if that's the case...
Yeah, if you win the mini challenge, you get 5 extra points. So the mini challenge could save you.
I was going to say, I feel like that puts the mini challenges a lot more important than sometimes they usually are. Yeah. So, the whole competition is crazy.
For a main challenge, you could get up to 20 points, but for a mini challenge, you just get 5 points if you win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the mini challenges are completely optional, so not everyone does them. But I plan on doing every single one.
I was going to say, if you get those bonus points, you know, because that could keep you from being in the bottom, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, up next was Auntie Christ. Now, okay, spoiler alert, they won the challenge. They blew this out of the water. They made their own video. They sang and produced their own song, like a music video. And they had multiple looks within it. They displayed multiple talents in this one video. And I am 100% sure that is why they won. So me and Auntie tied in points. We both got 18. But her mini challenge, they liked her mini challenge more. That's why they got 5 extra points. They did fucking Carol Baskins. I'm still gagged.
No, I also, everything that you said I totally agree with as well. I think I said it earlier before the cameras rolled on, but like I was scared but also like kind of turned on all at the same time.
Yes, very much that. All right, so they won. They got total of 18 points, but since they also won the mini challenge, they got an additional 5 points, totaling out to 23. You can see their placements here.
We forgot to mention who the guest judge was.
Oh yeah, the guest judge is Dusty Ray motherfucking Bottoms. Fully gagged.
And if you don't know who that is, they were a contestant on RuPaul's Drag Race season 10. 10 and 11 always like collide with me. I don't know why.
I'm kind of sad that we didn't like get any actual like video critiques, but I understand Dusty probably didn't want to get up in like full drag just to give some little competition.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Next up was TRIXX. Now Bella, no shade, she just lip sync, but she lip sync in a club. And she lip synced very passionately.
Well, okay, that's what I'm a mixed bag with Miss Bella, because that's what I was kind of thinking too. Like, first, the emotions there. I love the outfit.
Yes.
The fact that it is in a club, I love it. However, what this tells me is, because we have a little bit of an answer, I guess is what I'm trying to say, of like, we know this wasn't filmed recently because of the quarantine. So what that tells me is like, she was told there was a talent show, and then I get promo looks, that's totally fine. But I would have liked, I mean, she could have still done a lip sync, but I don't think it had to be like an old one. She did amazing. I loved the performance and everything. It was very emotional. But like I said, what that tells me is, instead of trying to do something different or new, even for her, she just said, you know what, I have this really good video. I'm gonna, you know.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, that was one of my issues. That is, compared to everyone else who was like doing comedy or making garments or fucking music production, she just lip sync. So with
a recycled video.
Yes, that is my 2 cents.
But I love the
judges.
Outfit.
Yeah,
it's very cute.
The judges also agreed that it was pretty basic. It was also a recycled video. So she was bottom 2 with a total of 12 points. All right. Next up was Melancholy Sometimes. Now, they sang and played piano.
Yes. I
First
also
off,
love the look.
yes, the look was perfect. I love the makeup. I love the piano playing. My only critique, if I had to give one, and I feel like I can say this because I'm a singer, at times I felt like it was pitchy. But the emotion was there, the look was there, and the judges didn't have anything bad to say. So she placed safe with a total of this many points, because I don't remember how many points it was. How do you feel about Melancholy and her performance?
Well, I won't mention the singing because I can't sing. Like, I won't critique it. I will say I enjoyed it. But I'm not about to, like, say, you know, this, or that. Just because I can't sing. But I love the look. I don't know if it was intentional, but what was the song again?
The song was What's Going On by Four Non Blondes.
Yes, and I loved, like, the upside down smiley faces.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think kind of, like, correlated with the song. I also just realized that she has, I don't know if it is is it the pentagram on her nose? Regardless of the look, regardless of the star, I love the look, I love the song choice. Also, I like the song choice. I think it was very unique and different as well.
Last that we're going to cover in this video, as one of the contestants, of course, did not want to be mentioned, was ARIANA Extra Grande. Now listen, I want all y'all to listen up. When I was initially doing my predictions in my spreadsheet, because that's just something I like to do, I placed her in bottom 2.
I did it as well.
Yes, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling her, but I am 100% glad to say she blew all my expectations out the water.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the comedy sketch was so funny. I thought it was original that she was doing like Ursula as like a fucking stoner
doll,
and
to
get her leg. She gave Ursula weed, and then she threw in that Naomi Smalls reference with the song. I definitely believe she deserved high placement.
Yeah, well, no, I also was gonna say, like, if you know me, I love Disney, so I loved the whole video. I really did. I loved, like you said, first of all, her outfit's amazing. The wigs is beautiful. Her makeup's really gorgeous as well. And like you said, I don't know what it, like, it wasn't even, like, based off anything, I think, because we both, I think, had her in the bottom originally. So, yeah. I think it honestly was just, like, what we did was we kind of went through the line and she just ended up being at the bottom. Because, I mean, like I said, all the promos were really good, so we weren't really basing off the promos.
Yeah, it was just kind of based on, like, well, personally, it was just kind of based off my first impression. I didn't know, like, how to feel about her, but she killed it.
Some of the queens were really upfront about, like, what they were going to do with, like, outside people. I didn't really know what ARIANA was going to do. So I think that's where my predictions were coming in. So yeah, no, anyway, loved it.
I think that's a part why she placed high, because she did not tell anyone what she was doing and she came out with that.
I love that, yeah. Keep it a secret.
I thought it was funny. Yeah, I thought it was funny. She placed high with a total of 17 points. All right, that was all the contestants for this episode. The contestant who chose not to be named or be put in the YouTube videos, they were eliminated. They had a total of 11 points. But, disclaimer, they were not eliminated just because they didn't want to be in the YouTube videos. Them not wanting to be in the YouTube videos had no effect on the outcome of the challenge.
Correlation, yeah.
Yeah, no correlation.
You know, regardless, it was 1 point off. So, like, I mean, yes. they still did whatever they needed to do, which I will say, good for them.
This, honestly, whenever I received that DM that to be in a drag competition, I was not expecting to have a cast like this. I feel like we are a legendary first cast. There's so much talent in this lineup that, hell, we don't know what's going to happen. Anyone could go home at any moment.
Oh, yeah. Especially with the scoring system, like you said.
All right, that is all for the first episode of Genderbender. This is the one and only official review show for season 1 of Genderbender. I hope you all enjoyed. Tune in next week, because next week it is Dragum Family Values. What could that mean?
I don't know. What could it be?
What could that mean? Uh-oh. I guess we'll just have to tune in next week and find out. So, thank you all so much for watching. And yeah, we'll see you guys later.
And also for both of our channels, you can find all of our links, including the link to the competition down below.
That's funny.
Sorry. I just thought I'd...
I'm a bad YouTuber.
No, it's okay.
But yeah. You can find me at Shister Jake, put it on the screen, at Need Attention on every social media. And by every social media, I mean Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, so like you said, you guys know where to follow me, but if you guys don't, all my links are down below. I'm on any kind of social media. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, even TikTok, whatever is on there I'm probably on, and it's all under Skyler Moore. So just find me, love me, and or hate me. I don't care.
All right. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. All right.
See you next week. Mwah.